The spaghetti strap, boom. But the gown she had on, listen, the gown she had on was cut right there at the cheeks. It's enough to make your imagination wonder. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to make the imagination wonder. So when she wasn't in no rush. She wasn't in no rush. She was so patient. Even in her hand gestures. Her hand gestures was patient. It wasn't like no little girl. It wasn't no, my mama ain't been back. Come on. It wasn't none of that. She got the wine guy. She hit me with it. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. We looking at each other. I should have known right there. I said, now wait a minute. This is, I said, hold on. What she? And there was the look in her eyes. The look in her eyes as if was if her prey just walked into a trap. The look in her eyes said, he don't know what he getting himself into. The whole time I'm thinking to myself, she don't know what she getting into. But I just noticed that quick. I said, I'm a little nervous. I said, did she just lick her lips too? I said, okay. So when I walk in the house, listen, soon as I get in the house, when we walk in the house, I ain't 2-3 steps in the house, right? She point down at the floor. When she point down at the floor, I know she said, I said, I already know what you're talking about. Every house got one of these. It's a little creak in the floor. So she telling me to step over the little creek. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got that creek in your house. You step on that. When you step on that creek, it'll wake somebody else. It'll wake somebody up in the house. So she done stepped over the little creek. But as she walking though, listen, before she get to the creek and point down at the little creek, I'm peeping the walk though with the gown. So every time she right, hook, left, hook, right, hook, the gown kind of just raising up. The gown raising up every time, but it don't go all the way up. It don't let me see cheeks. It don't let me see if it's cellulite. It don't let me see it don't let me see nothing. It raised up just enough to make me think, ooh, ooh. Then she go back to the right cheek. I'm ooh, ooh, ooh. And then it go back down. You go to the and then it go back. I said, man, it's a nice little tease. I ain't even made it all the way to the bedroom yet. My little young man is telling, listen to me, thick, long, listen to me, wide, strong. I'm in this woman's dining room. So I step over the little creek, right? I'm going to follow you, woman, lady, ma'am. I'm just a child. Where we going? So finally we walk into the bedroom. Let me tell you something about a cougar. This where it really got scary. This where it got scary, but I ain't backing down from no challenge. I'm confident in the middle of my body. I know the middle of my body gonna take care of, listen, I'm gonna take care of the business. It ain't just because of the side. It's because I know what I'm doing too. So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm finna go in here and put this down. Soon as I walk into the bedroom, she got candles lit. It's vanilla scented up in here. And then I know that she smelled good too. I don't know what it was. Back in the day, everybody was wearing love spell. She might have had that love spell on. Listen, the love spell trail that me following behind her went all the way to the room. By the time I walk into the room, I noticed she got them vanilla scented candles up in here. I said, whoo. And then the music was playing. Age ain't nothing but a number. I said, lady, woman, ma'am, I'm just a child. I said, what does she got going on up in here? Listen, I didn't come here for all that. That ain't what I come here to do. She acting like I done came over here like we in love or something. Like we finna make, girl, I come over here to Jack Rabbit, drop, long punches, long strokes, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Grab on you a little bit, bite on you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Punch, you know, some long punches. Now I'm gonna get on up out the way. This woman got wine, she got on perfume, she got candles lit, she got the song, man, why is it so dim and so, this is seduction in its purest form. I'm being seduced in here. I'm usually the one doing the seducing. This is seduction in its purest form. So when we get in there, right, look, we get in the bedroom. I sit on the edge of the couch like I'm a little scared high school little girl. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I sit down on the edge. She was like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I sit on the edge of the bed. She said, "You sure you straight?" She done reached over and rubbed me on my back, right? She rubbed me on the back. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? She was like, "Nothing, you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." So as we talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to her, she talking back, we conversing, right? You know what I'm saying? We having a whole little conversation or whatnot. But then this one got me right here. She gonna say, she threw me off. I ain't even gonna lie to you. She threw me off. She saying, "What you gonna do with it?" What I'm gonna do with what? I really ain't even got no answer. I ain't even got no answer. This woman gonna say, what you gonna do with it? I said, "I'm finna turn you out." Me, 17 years old, I'm telling a 34, 35-year-old woman, "I'm finna tear you out." She said, "Boy," look, she snickled. She don't laugh. She snickled. Boy, you crazy. I'm what? Let me tell you something. I don't know who new on here. I don't know who done been on my live before. Let me tell you something. Every woman who done called me crazy ever in the past, they most definitely wanted their pig. And just, listen, I don't know what it is with a woman and a man that got a little crazy about himself. I don't know what it is about you. But when she said, boy, you crazy. What you say? Oh, Manage Joe T is now activated. The pervert in me has most definitely came alive. I said, "What's up?" Then this is what she do. After she called me crazy, she take a sip of the wine. She hit the wine. Look, I'll never forget this move right here. This move right here need to go in the Hall of Fame. This need to go in the Hall of Fame of Cougars. This need to go in the Cougar Hall of Fame. This woman hit the wine. Boy, you ain't gonna do nothing. She leaned off the bed. Remember I told you the gown is already cut right there at the cheeks. You can see the crease. You can see the crease right there. You can see the crease. She leaned down off the bed. When she leaned down off the bed, the whole gown, it just slowly started to rise up. And as it slowly started to rise up, so did I. My man, thick, long, listen, wide. I was looking like, ooh. So by the time she get all the way to drop the glass, to put the glass on the ground, the whole gown done rose up. But it was how she done it though. It was how she done it. She made sure the legs was cocked just a little bit. The leg cocked just a little bit. So therefore, Big Purr ain't even hiding. She ain't keeping Big Purr no secret. And as fat as Big Purr was, it ain't no way she was gonna keep it a secret. So when she leaned down and put the glass down, by the time I heard the glass go on the ground, I had to cock my head to the side. This is my exact look as I'm sitting on the end of the bed. I said, "Look at the duck lips on that." I'm talking about the thing was just sitting there like it. Big Purr just sitting there like it. I said, I had a lady, woman, ma'am, I'm just a child. Listen. And it had to be waxed. It had to be. It wasn't a hair in sight nowhere. It wasn't a hair in sight. It wasn't no hair between the cheeks. Nothing. That thing was just, I'm talking about just, I couldn't help my body. Listen, my brain wasn't even functioning properly at that point. But for some reason, my hand just started, my hand had a mind of its own. As I'm sitting here looking, my hand automatically just told itself, "Reach and touch it. Reach and see if it's moist. Reach and see how it," because I could tell. I said, what kind of Big Purr is that? I said, because if this lady right here, if she stand up and do like this, I said, I promise you she'll start dripping like a water faucet. I said, because my hand said, touch that and see what that is. As I'm looking like this, my hand just started moving. As soon as I get close enough, she raised back up and she popped me. I said, oh. You might as well go and say, I said, did she just, that was my first thought. She turned, she said, I said, did she just pop me in here? Did she just at me? Now, wait a minute. I said, no, wait a minute. I said, lady, woman, ma'am, I'm just a child. This woman, I said, is that a part of your little kink? Listen. Is that a part of the kink? I don't know if is that a cougar kink? It had to have been a cougar kink. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if that's a part of the cougar when she pop you like it kind of turns on. It kind of turns on to pop a child. It had to have been a cougar kink. I said, you popped me a little hard too. You popped me a little too hard. So, she said, I said, oh, my bad. You know, the presentation. It was the presentation that made me feel like it was a go. You know what I'm saying? The presentation was just right there. I figured I could reach and touch it. She was like, She bent back down and picked the glass up. This woman hollered, stand up real quick. Now you in here telling me what to do. You in here telling me what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Telling me what I can touch, what I can't touch. You telling me to step over creaks on the floor. I come through the door, you done told me to be quiet. Now you telling me stand up. When I came in, you told me to sit down. That lady, woman, ma'am, what you got going on here? What kind of kinks you got? She hollered, stand up. Listen, I didn't tell her no. I get up. She said, come over here real quick, come over here. So I step over it, right? When I step over, you know what I'm saying, I get all up in her personal space. I'm trying to put pig up against her thigh, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let her know the middle of my body is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to speed up the process. Because when the pig touch the middle, when the pig touch the thigh, I'm hoping her brain say, ain't no freaking way that's the middle of that boy body. I'm hoping her brain say, I need to see that thing. I'm trying to go ahead and speed up the process. I'm trying to at least tap you with it a little bit. I'm trying to tap you with it a little bit so you can be curious. So let's get this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? So as I step closer to her, she, I said, what's going on? She done, she kind of, if I had to describe it, it was a straddle. Like she was like, dance with me. I said, she was like, dance with me real quick. What's going on? Listen, these are my exact thoughts. Wait a minute. What is going on up in here? I said, I ain't never had this kind of encounter. This ain't never happened to me. I ain't never went somewhere to go get some big purr and get teased the way I done got teased. Get seduced the way I done got seduced. Get talked to the way I'm getting talked to. And now all of a sudden, after I done seen the presentation, I done seen it's been waxed. I done seen everything. I done seen this moist. I done seen all of this. And now you want to talk about, let's dance. Woman, let's dance. You know what? Now when I look back at it as I'm telling this story, maybe this woman understood. Because see, a lot of men like to rush the process. You don't let the middle of the body get to where it needs to get so it can really function the way it needs to function. You just want to get there, and then, you know what I'm saying, you wonder why it probably didn't even do what it was supposed to do. And then when a dude come around, he take his time with him, and then they do what they're supposed to do, and you wonder why he liked it. You know what I'm saying? I said, maybe she was doing me the same way. Maybe she was building it up. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is what they mean when they say foreplay. This has got to be exactly what this is. So look. So I'm sitting here dancing with her. And as we dancing, right? Look. This is a true story. As we dancing, I noticed she was moving my hips and stuff. I said, is she trying to see if I know how to move my hips? And she rotating the kid. She rotating the kid round and round, left to the right. Then she switched the hands. She right to the left. I said, what we doing? Clothes burning? Listen, what we doing? Clothes burning? This woman up. Look. Then as she did, she rubbed it all on my back and everything. I said, this is a little different. this a little different. Then she talking to me. Listen, she talking to me, and her head is over my shoulder. So she's sipping and talking to me at the same time. You like, I said, why does her voice, listen, it was the tone. It was the tone and how she was talking. It wasn't aggressive. I don't know what it was, but the tone, what they call it, MSMR, what they do with the microphone thing, like she was talking in a very seductive way in my ear. And the whole time, I said, man, listen, my man down here, like, every time she would whisper and say something, my man was just ASMR. I said, ooh, you gonna have to quit that. Listen, you gonna have to quit talking like that. I said, you gonna have to quit doing that. You gonna have to quit. Look. So finally, we get back on the bed, right? We get back on the bed. Y'all know I gotta be careful with this, cause TikTok, I don't want TikTok to knock my lab out. Okay, so boom, listen, hold on. Commercial break me one time for the one time. Hey, if you ain't already following me, I need you to hit the follow button. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. Listen to me, and I'm gonna post this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, you ain't gotta double tap the screen.